Now, if you're thinking, Michael, are you about to look me dead in the eye and tell me to have empathy for stock traders and CEOs? Kind of, but not really. So don't click away yet. Now, they're disconnected from the human cost of their wealth. They don't see the relationship between quarterly earnings or reductions in spending and human beings. And you don't have to be a millionaire to be affected by this type of alienation. You know, we're usually unaware of the labor conditions that create our phones, much less the lives of the workers who make them. And when we order Thai food on DoorDash, all we know
he seems patient,
a bag of pad Thais
kind, clear.
On our doorstep.
He doesn't sound smug.
To you by DoorDash. Hashtag, we don't use them humans. This isn't really a moral issue. You know, you're not being a bad person when you order delivery. You're simply participating in a fundamentally exploitative and alienating system. But it's worth noting that Marx builds his theory of alienation off of Hegel's master and servant dialectic. This is a big idea. You don't got to know a lot. But this is where Hegel notes that it's not just a servant that's dehumanized via a master who's appropriating their labor. You know, the master also suffers in as much as they're totally disconnected from labor. I mean, if you grew up with like a super rich dad, shout it out if you did. You know, there was a time where like something broke.
Shout out rich
and
dad.
Your super rich dad had to pay someone to come fix the thing, and the working class person knew so much more than your super rich dad that it like negatively affected your super rich dad, and he drank.
And NASA 958 establishing inbound.
And mom started going to tennis lessons.
NASA 958, thank you. Runway 24, you're clear to land.
Basically, I'm saying that like.
Clear to land, 24, NASA 958.
For the first time. Now, while the servant's life...
Sorry, I'm being very lazy. I'll give you the wind as well. Actually, I can't give you the wind because it's one of those weird times of the night where the wind is missing from the METAR, so wind unknown.
Labor.
Roger that, no worries, clear to land.
That sounds a little unclear. You know, imagine you go to a pottery class and you
what the fuck?
create a thing, and you put some effort into it, you bring it home, you put it on the table, and your roommate says, hey, it's pretty cool. Every time you walk by that, you might think like, hey, I'm not
sorry, station calling second, please.
piece of shit. I made a
United 350,
you know,
IFR
you
clearance.
see your creative consciousness staring back at you in an object that you've made. Now, in Hegel's example, the master, and having others carry out labor for them, doesn't get to see their...
Oh, United 350, my apologies. Sorry, you were cleared. I've got a full rack clearance. It's just a small amendment for you.
In the same way. As Hegel sees it, this relationship to labor is fundamental in cultivating both.
United 350, you're cleared to the Newark International Airport via the Burlington 1 departure, radar vectors Albany, then as filed. Climb maintain, correction, maintain 10,000, expect level 320, 10 minutes after departure. Departure with me, squawk 1437.
With an individual lack of
I'm clear to the Newark International Airport via the Burlington 1 departure. Albany, then as filed, initial
it's turning a
10,000. Now, this is why 10 minutes after 320, squawk 1437, United 350.
United 350 Heavy, thank you, repack is correct. Expect runway 15, advise ready for taxi.
Agreed.
Or push actually.
We're ready for taxi, United 350.
Sorry, are you ready now?
Same. He's just like me for real.
Okay, United 350, sorry, advise ready for push.
In a movie like The Glass Onion.
Ready for push and start.
It's gonna be...
Okay, United 350, push on to Alpha's approved, advise ready for taxi.
Tunishly evil rich guys make it way easier for us to watch the movie and just think like, wow, I could never be that depraved.
Not it's right, request early handoff advisory.
That place is the crown jewel of my kingdom. I'm not gonna let some crash test dummy
Person controller, Papa Noir Foxtrot 13. Good evening. Flight level 370 inbound punct.
She's somewhere in Boston right now.
Okay, couple of stations. First of all, United 9808, Washington Center is closed, radar services terminated, frequency change. Advisor approved, good day. Thanks very much. JetBlue 318, Newark approaches offline, radar services terminated, frequency change to advisor approved, good day.
Let's look at how these films talk about actual working class characters.
Yeah.
Speedbird 99, Moncton Sunder's offline, radar services terminated, frequency change to advisor approved, good day. Speedbird 99, go to Unicom, please.
Over to Unicom, Speedbird 99.
The Joker, baby.
And the call sign, was it Papa November Foxtrot 013?
Right.
Papa November Foxtrot 013, Boston Center, good evening. Descend via the J Fund to arrival for runway 22 left, the Boston altimeter 29901.
Descend via John Photo arrival for runway 22 left.
What? That's gonna be funny. You know what? Because they tell you that I guess they can track like what you say on VET. But if you're meowing, you can get like, oh, he's gone.
Yay, 350, Boston Center, hello, radar contact, climb maintain flight level 320, cleared direct Albany. Uber 3 Delta, Boston Center, hello, squawk 1034.
Squawk 1034.
2000, and just say again the speed.
250 knots.
Check 250 knots. Press 580.
Center Bravo 3 Victor, we are ready for taxi. Bravo 2 Victor, runway 22 right, taxi via Bravo November, cross runway 15 right, hold short runway 15 left.
Apartment building.
Taxi 22 right via Bravo November, cross 15 right, hold short 15 left for Bravo 2 Victor.
I should have done that. My mother had me committed. She says I'm psychotic.
Number 69er, Mike Oscar. I have an amendment to your clearance if you can accept it.
Go ahead. 600 Mike, sir.
And number 69er, Mike Oscar, after the Concord